Good morning everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. So in today's video, let's talk about my favorites that I recommend that you guys can go and buy during the sale. So if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. It would mean so much to me. And now let's get right into the video. So let's start with the complexion. I made it very easy. I chose a product based on everything to complete a full face of makeup, and I made it super easy. I mostly have 2 to 3 products in each category. I don't want to overwhelm you, so let's start with the complexion. I definitely recommend, I've been using this for a while now. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops, and everything that I'm talking about today I'm wearing on my face. So this is what you apply after you apply your daily skincare routine. So I apply this before I apply my primer and my foundation, and you can see it gives it a very nice, healthy, natural glow. And this is such a beautiful product. A little goes a long way, and you can see how nice and dewy the skin looks and very healthy looking. So I really recommend this one. There's a lot of product in here, and a little goes a long way. Now for primer, before you apply your foundation, you want to apply a primer, and I chose something very easy. It is the Supergoop Glowscreen primer. Now this is a sunscreen with SPF 40. Even though winter's coming, I would suggest that it's a good idea to wear sunscreen on your face daily, because even the sun is in between the clouds, it peeks through and you can get that type of radiation. So this is what I wear under my foundation, and this is, as you can see, it's a beautiful product with a little bit of a tint, and it gives that very nice and healthy looking skin. And it also adds that SPF, which will keep your skin looking young. And under the foundation, it makes the face look very healthy and glowy looking. So definitely recommend this product. It's a 2 product in one. It's a SPF facial product together with a primer all in one. Now let's move on to brows. So for the brows from Sephora, I have others that I really enjoy, but this is all based on Sephora products. I really enjoyed this Kosas Brow Pop. This is a very easy to use product. As you can see, it has a spoolie on one end, so very easy to brush your brows. And at the other end, it has this pencil that it makes it super easy for anyone to draw in between your brows and fill in those brows. Use your spoolie to comb it and you're good to go. That's all you need. You don't need to spend too much time on your brows if you have this product. I love the packaging as well. Now the only thing is, keep in mind, after you use it for a while, you can see that the product, you kind of have to push it in a little bit, but it still comes out. So it's not broken. Just keep that in mind. It's just such a very easy, beautiful product, and the packaging is just gorgeous. I just love this so much. Now let's move on to foundation. The foundation I'm wearing on today is the LYS foundation, and mine is in the shade LN6, and it's this one. It's a triple fix serum foundation, and it's cruelty free, vegan, and gluten free, and it's a serum foundation with HA, turmeric, and ashwagandha. Apparently they're supposed to be very good for your skin. This is a beautiful foundation. Look how beautiful it applied on the face. It's a more liquidy foundation, very easy to use. A little, like a small pump, goes a long way. As you can see, I was able to do my full face with just 1 pump, and look how healthy looking the skin looks. It doesn't cake up, it doesn't budge into your fine lines, and it doesn't feel dry on the face. So definitely recommend this one, and this is such a great price on Sephora compared to the other foundations that you can find there. So I wanted to suggest this one, and I showed you how it looks on the face. Now on more of a higher end price for foundation, I'm definitely suggesting the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter Foundation. This is in the shade 2 neutral that I have. I don't even need to apply this on my face. I've used it in previous videos, and I have absolutely nothing bad to say about this. A little goes a long way. It has great ingredients. It's beautiful on your skin, and it makes your face and your skin look flawless and airbrushed, just like what the title says here. So definitely recommend this one. So those are my two foundations I'm gonna recommend. Now let's move on to concealers. Forgot about concealer. I have 3 concealers, so I'm gonna overwhelm you with this one. This is my favorite one because it's the perfect shade, and this is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. This is a beautiful concealer in the shade 250. The shade is perfect, the consistency is perfect, the product is just amazing. It doesn't crease under my eyes, it just doesn't crease, and it melts into the skin. It's just the way I put it on, it's just basically melts into the skin. I'm just loving it so much. Now my other 2 concealer, this is more on the higher end price, so it's more expensive. My other 2 concealers I recommend is the Kosas concealer. Look at that beautiful packaging. This is in the shade 02. Again, this is very hydrating. I love hydrating concealers. I don't like matte concealers because I have dry skin, and this concealer is just amazing. Now the shade is more on the yellow side. This is in the shade 02, but it just works beautifully on the skin. So this is another one of my favorites. Of course, I cannot put all 3 underneath my eyes, so I could only choose one. And my other one is the Fenty Beauty one. This is in the shade Golden Ivory 02. Now this is a beautiful concealer. Again, very hydrating. It looks beautiful under the eyes. Only problem is the packaging. You guys know it's just very messy. It's this bold type of packaging, but it does work. So, you know, as long as the product looks wonderful underneath your eyes, you know, we make the packaging work. So those are my 3 concealers. I love them. For powder, you guys know my 2 favorites. My favorite is the Pat McGrath Fetish Under Eye Sublime Powder. This is a beautiful product. You can see I'm starting to make like an indentation in here. The dome is going away. I like to use this on my eyelids and underneath my eye. Of course, this powder is made to be used all over the face, but because it's such a small product in here and it's expensive, I prefer to use it slowly for my under eye area and my eyelids. As you can see, it just creates such a nice, beautiful setup for the eyeshadow and the underneath the eye. It doesn't settle into the fine lines. And here's my other one. This is the Kosas Breezy Cloud Set Powder. Mine is in the shade Breezy, and this is what this one looks like. And I love to use this one in my T-zone. I don't have oily face or anything like that, but I like to use my powder so that I can set my foundation and make sure my foundation doesn't budge throughout the day. So this is a beautiful powder. As you can see how beautiful it made the skin, and it made it look really flawless. So I'm wearing this in my T-zone here. Yeah, let's move on to highlighters. So I'm wearing 2 highlighters on my face because I wanted to show you how both work. One of is the Tower 28 Superdew No Shade Highlighter. Now I gave you 2 options. This is more of a cream version. So if you don't like a balmy type of highlighter, that's what I'm wearing on my face, then maybe this product is not for you. But I love this. It's very hydrating and it's more of a natural look. It gives that natural look. It has no glitter. It's kind of more of a Vaseline type. So as you can see how beautiful it looks on the cheeks, and the packaging is just so cute. And on top of it, I also went with the Makeup by Mario Soft Glow Highlighter in the shade Pearl. This is a beautiful, beautiful highlighter, and I was able to apply this all over my cheekbone here, and it just gives it that nice, beautiful, shimmery look. So if you prefer more of a shimmery look and not balmy look, then I definitely recommend this one. This is in the shade Pearl. Just gorgeous. Look at that. Love it. Oh, we didn't talk about bronzer. I have 2 products. One is a cream bronzer, which is the Makeup by Mario. You can see I've applied this all over my cheeks, forehead, and it blended beautifully. This is the cream one, and mine is in the shade medium. So I've applied it with the brush that it comes on the other end, as you can see in my video, and it's just blends beautifully. It melts into the skin. It gives it a nice sun-kissed natural look, and I was able to blend it with my Sephora. This is the Sephora foundation brush. This is an older one. They've created newer ones. So this is a beautiful brush to apply foundation or any type of cream products. So this is the cream product if I have to choose only one, because I have multiple cream products from Sephora that I just love. I love the Tarte one. I love the Say one. I love the Huda Beauty, the Tantour one. I love cream bronzers, but if I had to choose, I chose this one for you guys. So easy to use. And on top, I also went with the Natasha Denona. This is the Bronze Cheek Palette. And of course, I dipped into this too, mostly this shade. And I just applied it on top just to give it more of a bronzy and sun-kissed and glowy look, because this one has some shimmers in it and it just looks beautiful. So you don't have to do that, but I applied both so you guys can see how both they look on my face. Now let's move on to blushes. I have two blushes. I narrowed down to two. It's impossible because I love blushes as well, especially cream blushes lately. Let's talk about the cream blush. I love this Anastasia Beverly Hills cream blush in the shade Peach Caramel. This is a stick blush, kind of like the Makeup by Mario one. I love that the brush on the other end comes off so you can wash it. Today I didn't use this blush. This is so hard to say, but this is such a beautiful blush. As you can see, a little goes a long way. I put a lot, but it's very blendable. It melts into the skin and it gives it a very nice natural flushed look. More of a bronzy type of blush this is, so it just melted so nice with the bronzer that we previously applied. So I'm definitely recommending this one. Go get this one. It's just a beautiful product. And of course, probably everybody has this. This is the Patrick Ta blush. This is Do We Know Her. I love this type of shades as well. It has a cream and a powder, so that's two products in one. I want to get the other one that looks more like bronzy. I don't remember the name, but I have that in my cart to get. I think they're out of stock right now, so I'm waiting for them to put it back in stock. But this is another beautiful bronzer that I recommend. I didn't add this to my face because I just added this one today, but you guys have seen me use this in other videos. Now let's move on to some brushes. I want to talk about some brushes that I recommend. So I have a lot of brushes, but this I always use a lot. I use the Rare Beauty foundation brush. This is a very good foundation brush. It's very dense. It's very soft and it's angled, so you can actually use this in the creases by your nose, around your eyes, mouth. Beautiful brush. Again, the next one by Rare Beauty is the Rare Beauty concealer brush. You guys saw me use this for my concealer. It is just such a beautiful brush to use. Very easy to even fix the eyeliner or eyeshadow that's actually sticking out here. Very easy to clean. Beautiful brush. Now my Merit brush that I just got this from Merit is just, they were so kind to give this to me. It is just a beautiful brush. This is so easy to use. Again, it's very similar to the Rare Beauty one. You can use this for foundation or you can use this to apply any type of cream product. Love this brush. And here is a very old brush in my collection. This is the Sephora foundation brush. Again, very dense, very soft, so beautiful to apply foundation. But today I've used it to apply my bronzer. Very good to apply cream bronzers and cream blushes. Okay, so those are the main brushes I recommend from Sephora. Now let's move on to eyes. I have a couple palettes. Let me start with this one. So you can see in the crease, I've used the Melt Cosmetics 420 palette. I recommend any Melt Cosmetics palette. I have a couple in my cart that I want to buy more. This is this beautiful neutral yellow greenish palette, and I've used this shade to create this brown in the crease and above the crease eye look. And on top, I recommend this, guys. These are so cheap. I think they were $7 on sale. These are the Sephora eyeshadows, the mini. They're so creamy. You saw that I used this one today, and this is in the shade Colorful number 17 Lunar Eclipse, and it's this beautiful shimmery blue purple. I decided to use purple because I have purple nails, purple shirt, purple background, so I use this one. But I really enjoy this green one. This is in the shade number 9 Go Green. So I recommend to go get this ones. Now I purchased mine online, so the next two kind of came squished, as you can see, but they're so creamy that you push them back into the pan. These are very good to use for the inner corner. I used this one today for my inner corner and I love it, and they're really cheap. So I've never seen people talk about this. They're so affordable and so easy to use and so creamy. Beautiful products by Sephora. Now my next palettes are more on the high end. Definitely love my Charlotte Tilbury Luxury palette. This is in the Green Lights one. I bought this a while ago and I love it. They're all shimmers, however, they blend beautifully. You can use them all over the eyelid. You can do a look with using all four. They're super blendable even though they're shimmers, and they just create a very nice natural goldy greeny type of look. Not very intense unless you build it up, so it's very good to wear on a regular basis. And my next palette, you guys need to go get this. I have not used this palette yet. This is the Natasha Denona Love palette. I talked about this before. You can see that it's not used. I want to create a look with this that I have in mind. I love this reddish purpley pink tones, and this palette I'm suggesting, I have not tried it, but Natasha Denona usually has good palettes and good formula, but I'm suggesting it because this was $44 Canadian on sale. So instead of getting the mini ones, which are $33, get this one because it's so big and it has so many beautiful shades. Natasha Denona formula, you cannot go wrong with it, and it's 44 Canadian. So that's why I'm suggesting this one, because it's on sale, and then if it goes more on sale with the VIB sale, it's going to be even a better price. Now for the lips, I'm suggesting the Huda Beauty Lip Contour Lip Liner in the shade Bombshell. This is such a beautiful lip liner. As you can see, I applied it on my lips, and it's a beautiful natural lip liner with a little bit of berry type of tint in it, but more on the brownie nude side. So it looks beautiful on the lips. And of course, for lips, I had to choose Merit. These are their new lip oils. I love these ones. I'm definitely recommending them because I'm wearing this one on my lips, and you can see how easy it glided. It gives it a little punch of color, and this is a very neutral color. It looks darker here, but when you apply it on the lips, you can see how beautiful the brown, nude brown looks. It's very hydrating and it's not clumpy, and it's a beautiful lip oil with a tint of color. So very healthy for your lips. At the same time, it adds a little bit of punch of color. So I have the shade Taupe, and I also have the shade Cara Cara, which is more of an orangey one, but today I'm wearing the taupe one. Okay, and one more thing, I love Morphe sponges. You guys saw that I bought the Morphe Sour Patch sponges, but I have had Morphe sponges before. Definitely recommending them. They're very squishy, they're very soft. The water drips out of them very fast when you squeeze it. You don't have to spend a lot of time. Morphe sponges is another thing that you can get, and that they're cheaper, I think, than the Beauty Blender, and they perform wonderful because I've used this on the face in almost every video. So I think these are my recommendations for you guys if you want to see how all these products performed. I've applied them all on my face today. I hope that was helpful. Let me know down in the comments below what's on your list to buy from Sephora. If you're gonna love anything that I've showed you today, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. I did not choose a mascara because mascara, I love the Pat McGrath Labs mascara right here, but with mascaras, there's just so many good affordable ones from the drugstore. You don't need to go to Sephora and buy one. And again, same for setting sprays. There's so many at the drugstore, but I know Sephora has a great deal on the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. This is a great one. This is all I've been using and my drugstore ones. So I'm not really a huge to go ahead and buy setting sprays and mascaras from Sephora because you can find those at the drugstore. So I hope that this video was very helpful. I would love to hear in the comments down below from you guys what you think of it, what you think of the products. I love to hear what's on your list that you would like to buy from Sephora so I can check it out as well. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me, and I will see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.